Here's the payoff. When you're positioned to prosper, you don't scramble during a recession. You don't flinch when the market shakes. You don't compromise when others are panicking. If you want to truly prosper and not continually be riding the struggle bus, sell. We don't create any course or training without asking ourselves, the economy is changing. The game board has shifted. What worked 5 years ago or even 1 year ago might be obsolete. But if you look closer, some companies always seem to win. No matter what the season, what the storm, what the shift, they win. Why? Because they were already positioned to prosper. Before the crisis, before the crash, they didn't react. They were ready. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to position yourself so that no matter what happens in the world, your business becomes one of the few that thrives instead of barely surviving. Let's break it down into 3 steps. Anticipate, prepare, harvest. Step 1, anticipate the pain. You must anticipate your customer's pain before they feel it, before they even know it's coming. If you're in business, you're not selling a product. You're solving a problem. And the best businesses act as empathic prophets. That's Prophets, like in the Bible. Ask yourself, what pain are they about to feel, but they're not yet even aware of it? But I see it coming plain as day. If you're in copywriting, coaching, or consulting, you should be helping your clients anticipate these pains so they can make decisions today that keep them from bleeding out tomorrow. It's your job to be strategically prophetic. I've been telling you for years, all copywriters are prophets. This is what I'm talking about. Step 2, prepare for the season. Every business has a season. So does the economy. And yes, so do you. And yes, they might be different seasons. The economy might be in winter. It is right now. You may be in the summer. If you're in your 40s, you're in the summer of your life. Your business might be in the season of crazy growth, like in its early adolescence. You've got to know where the market is, where your customers are, what season you're in, what season they're in, what season your business is in, and act appropriately. Is it a little complicated? Yes. You don't need easy, my friends. You just need worth it. That's what I'm giving you now. There is a season of planting, a season of pruning, a season of harvesting. But the one thing you can't do is force a harvest out of season. You cannot force a harvest out of season, but people try to do it all the time. Why can't you force a harvest? Because that's not how it works. There is no cramming on the farm. It may have worked well for you in college. It doesn't work in the real world. This is where most businesses blow it. They want to plant a seed today and cash out tomorrow. Sorry, not how it works. We must prepare for the season we're in with honesty and discipline. Is this your season to sow content, to build relationships, to refine systems, to make strategic hires? You've got to know the season or you risk misreading your moment, and that could spell disaster for you and your business. You might want to check out a book called The Fourth Turning. It'll open your eyes to many cycles you can watch being repeated right before your eyes. And like magic, you'll prophetically know what's coming next. Step 3, harvest strategically. When you're positioned correctly, you can harvest in due season at the right time for the maximum yield. But here's the part people skip. You must plant the seeds continually if you ever want to harvest consistently. If you don't want to go through the feast or famine times, you plant seeds every day. And in our kind of businesses, thought leadership, personal brands, consulting, content creation, copywriting, digital products, your seeds are your offers. Your wealth is determined by the offers you make. That bears repeating. Your wealth is determined by your offers. Right about now, you should be scratching your head, asking yourself, how many offers do I have available to the public? And does the public know they're available? Now it's time to pull out the big guns, the 100x rule. Become more valuable than anybody else and become a category of one. Warren Buffett once said, your product should cost $1 to make and it should sell for $100. That's brilliant. We all hear that and we nod and agree that's wisdom. But, and this is key, you don't just go jack up your price by 100 times and expect people to pay. No, you must become 100 times more valuable in the perception of your client. That means creating what I call a heroic offer. A heroic offer is one that when your customer sees it or hears it, they just want in now, instantly. And yes, I'll break down how to build heroic offers in another episode. It'll take too long to do it today. So make sure you're subscribed by email and click the little bell on YouTube so they'll let you know when you have a new video to watch from me. But here's the part most people miss when they're building their offers. If you want to truly prosper and not continually be riding the struggle bus, sell to the rich. Selling to the rich and starting with premium offers. I started my business with a $2,000 offer. At the time, that was a premium offer. My next offer after that was a $5,000 offer. My offer after that was a $10,000 offer. I'll say it plainly. It's easier to sell a $100,000 offer to a wealthy decision maker than it is to convince a cold lead to buy a $97 course they're not even sure they need. This isn't snobbery. It's strategy. Premium clients are faster decision makers. They have the margin to implement what you give them. And they don't need to run it by the board or ask the committee. They are the committee. You still need lower ticket offers like $97 or $997. And yes, that's a low ticket offer. But these are entry points for people to come into your world. They're what I call buyer magnets. Don't create lead magnets anymore. Create buyer magnets. People pay you, they bought. That's the one thing you know about them. And what we know about buyers is they buy stuff. Buyer magnets filter for the real buyers. That's who you want on your list as you build it. Your real money and your real impact comes from the premium offers. What would your business be like? What would your life be like if you were selling a $25,000, a $150,000 offer, a $1 million offer? You might say, Ray, that sounds really hard to do. Yeah, like I said earlier, you don't need easy. You need worth it. Here's what this looks like in my personal business. So I'm going to show you not just what I'm teaching, what I'm doing, and why you should do the same. Let me give you a quick snapshot of how we're positioned for prosperity in the Ray Edwards business. And we are broken down into several different brands within the overall brand. Number one is the Ray Edwards personal brand. I'm a copywriter and communication strategist. I sell books. I have content that I put out to the community. I have a podcast that you're listening to or watching right now. Speaking appearances that I'm paid to do. Those are very limited and curated. I'm very careful about where I speak. Brand number two in our company is Ray Edwards, the business coach and consultant. Private days with me are $25,000 by application only. Number three is our online education for entrepreneurs. We sell courses anywhere from $2,000 up to $10,000 or more. These are tactical programs that teach people how to do stuff. They're strategic in that they give people an overall approach to business, and they are also transformational. We don't create any course or training without asking ourselves, what's the transformation that people are going to experience when they finish this? And how would they describe it? Brand number 4 inside my business is the Mastermind. An application and an interview is required to get into this mastermind. We only let certain kinds of people in. Just as an aside, the most important thing about any mastermind, More important than who leads it, more important than what is taught in the mastermind, is who's not a member of the mastermind. If you are a 7-figure business owner and you're looking to figure out how to take your business to the next level, you don't want to be in a mastermind with a bunch of newbies who are still trying to figure out how to pay their ClickFunnels bill. No judgment to those people. We love you too if you're in that group, but this mastermind would not be for you, obviously. We guard that very carefully. The number 5 brand inside our company is our private client experience for elite entrepreneurs. I don't write copy for clients anymore, except for the people in this very small elite group. The investment is substantial. It's 6 figures. In the private client group, we do all your copywriting for you. We build your website. In fact, we won't let you have a website anymore. We're going to insist you get a true integrated marketing system. You get a marketing hub that we build for you. If you think you might qualify for this group, click on the link you see below this video or audio, wherever you're watching or listening to this, and go to the application form and fill it out. Fill it out completely and truthfully. And if you qualify, my assistant will be in contact and set up a time you and I can talk. And you'll know if it's right for you or not. And I'll know if you're right for us or not. Each brand in my company, each offer, each customer experience is intentionally positioned to attract the kind of client we serve best. Not just people with money, but people with the mindset and emotional intelligence to use what we give them, who have the leverage to be able to take the time to do it right. We get excited about that. Why this positioning to prosper matters more than ever. Here's the payoff. When you're positioned to prosper, you don't scramble during a recession. You don't flinch when the market shakes. You don't compromise when others are panicking, because you already built the relationships, planted the seeds, crafted the offers, tested the systems, attracted the right clients, and you never tried to cram a harvest in the wrong season. It's not just marketing. It's positioning. Positioned to prosper. Stay salty, my friends.